Hello and welcome to Let's Play Double Dragon on the Sega Master System, Technos Japan Corp 1988. This is a lot harder than the Game Boy and NES versions. It's harder not to lose health, because once you start hurting an enemy, they can carry on hurting you, even though you're hurting them. In the Game Boy and NES versions, after you've hit them, they wait a minute or they wait a second before they start hitting you. As you'll see in the demo, they start hitting you all the time. The story is the same. Mary Ann, as she's now called, has been kidnapped by the Black Warriors. As you can see in the demo, the enemies carry on hitting you and attacking even when you're attacking them, making it very difficult not to lose health. The best way not to lose health is just to hit and then walk away and repeat. It's a bit repetitive. It's a two-player game. You play as I can't remember if it's Billy or Jimmy. You play as the red-headed one if you're one player. The blue-headed one is player 2. I don't know why his hair's blue. Perhaps it's a headband or something. You don't fight the brother as the last boss. The last boss is only Willy, the one with a gun. He's the last boss. In the NES version, it's your brother. In the Game Boy version, it's only Willy as well. In the NES version, it is your brother though. All the enemies are pretty much the same. There's a Roper, the one in black, and the one with the pink or orange hair is a Williams. Anyway, let's play the game. Here's mission 1. So here's Mary Ann, as she's called. I think in the Game Boy version she's called Marion. I think in the NES version as well she's called Marion, but in this one she's called Mary Ann. I always think his legs move really quickly. Unlike the NES version, you have all your attacks immediately from the start. You don't have to earn them. I usually prefer to do jump kicks on the first 2 levels because they're really vulnerable to them. They go down first time, and if you, as I said earlier, if you do the punches, they just attack you back. If you try to do the uppercuts and everything, which you can do immediately. So it's best just to do the jump kicks from the start, or at least punch then walk away like that. Never just take them head on, because they'll hit you back. Just try to be try to be careful. Yes, that's a Williams enemy. There we go. In the NES version, you have to earn everything. Right. Before I move on, I don't know who that picture is. There's a man that says BBC Nought on it, and he's yellow. Reminds me of a Simpsons character or someone with jaundice. I don't know who that is. If anyone has any information on him, please leave a comment. There's 2 pictures of him. There he is. Who is he? I don't know. Right. I usually like to get the whip here. You want to get the whip before the Linda picks it up. When I first played this, I didn't realise that was supposed to be a woman. I thought it was just a ginger-haired man, but it's a woman called Linda. I think it looked more like a woman on the Game Boy version. It's best to go carefully, because if you go too far, more enemies will come at once. You want to just tread carefully and slowly, so not too many enemies come at once, otherwise all the enemies will come at once. Alright, so here comes the first Bobo. Why he has a weird name, I don't know. A Bobo. I always thought it sounds like a clown or something. A Bobo. It made me laugh hysterically when I first read the instruction manual. Alright. That's my whip gone. So now the Williams is brown for some reason. I don't know why. She's been very badly sunburnt. You can actually climb on top of the oil drums here, but it doesn't really do anything. But it really excited me as a child when I first did it. But wow, that's something I didn't know about this game. I actually think the music is actually the best of the 3 that I talk about. The Game Boy version, NES version, and Master System version. The music's the best in my opinion, and the graphics are the best as well, but slightly better than the NES version. But unlike the NES version, there's a lot of flickering when there's lots of sprites on the screen. You can pick up this oil drum. There's a slightly darker Bobo. He's the boss. Here's the boss music. You can throw the oil drum. There we go. You have to be careful with your Bobos on this game. I don't think they don't do it on the NES version. On this version, they can pick you up and throw you, and that will take away a chunk of your health, and they can keep doing it repeatedly until you lose a life, and it's really annoying. So you have to be careful with them. Don't be cocky with them. Although in many ways they're easier than the other enemies because they won't jump kick. Another thing I forgot to mention about this game is that you have infinite continues for the first 3 levels. Infinite continues, just keep losing them. As long as when you lose a continue, you press button 1 quickly, otherwise it will just say game over. But you do have infinite continues. When you get to level 4, the infinite continues are gone, and you just carry on with the health that you had left from level 3. The trouble with that is that if you have, for example, no lives left at the end of level 3, then you start level 4 with no lives left. So just before you kill the last boss, I mean the third boss, you have to keep losing lives until you have 3 lives again, which is a bit ridiculous, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, that's a Bobo done. Right. There's a cheat for level 4. If you do 20, I think, standing jump kicks at the start of level 4, you have infinite continues, but I won't be doing that. I think I've gotten it to work before. The jump kicks are still effective on this level. On the 3rd level onwards, the jump kicks don't take the enemies down first time. This one has dynamite. Let's get that off him, otherwise he'll throw it. Try to get these enemies. That's it. Good. That's almost perfect. Oh no, I only got him. Right, he's walking off. He's off to get the baseball bat. So yeah, let's just leave him to it. Let's get this Linda. Again, just use jump kicks. You don't want to start using punches until the 3rd level when they're necessary. Ideally, you never want to use the kick and headbutt. To use the kick and the headbutt, you have to get far too close to the enemy, and then they'll start attacking you. You know, you have to be careful. The punches are the best other attack because they're long range. You can get them without them getting you. See, if I try to do a headbutt, you know, see, I got punched. See, there's a headbutt and a kick as well. Though the kick is slightly better than the headbutt, but it's best never to try to kick or headbutt them. Just punch and jump kick. Oh, he walked off. That bloke walked off and didn't get the baseball bat. He only gets the baseball. He walks off sometimes if you put too much distance between you and him. He'll walk off. So he didn't get the baseball bat. Which is actually a plus point. He has some more dynamite. I'll get that off him. If he chucks it, it will explode. Right. Let's get rid of both these enemies. Perfect. 2. Right, yeah. There'll be a baseball bat on level 3 that I can show you, but that Roper was going to get the baseball bat, but I took care of that Linda and that Williams all the way to the left of the level, so he walked off and didn't come back. It happens sometimes. It's actually a pretty good tactic, especially when where there's a Bobo involved. We'll just mention quickly the Double Dragon movie with Robert Patrick, who's the T-1000, and Mark Dacascos. Really bad film, that Double Dragon film. Mentioning a Bobo just reminded me of how they portrayed a Bobo in that film, some sort of tattooed drug user, performance-enhancing drug user. Pretty terrible film, that. Right. I also like sometimes to, you can pick up the Sega box, just like to kick them off this ledge here, so just be careful not to throw yourself off as well. Just try to get them all off here, just makes it easier. There we go, getting rid of that one. This one can be tricky, sometimes he's annoying, yeah, that's right. Oh good, that's it, that's him gone. Okay, the boss is coming, he's the first Jeff. There we go. He's the first. I'll take care of him normally. He's the first Jeff, but I could knock him off if I want to. They headbutt, and they're more likely to jump kick. They're slightly trickier than the Williams and Ropers. Williams and Ropers, they're more or less the same. But the Jeffs are tricky, and we'll be seeing a lot more of them. But this is the first Jeff, so it's the boss is there. Although, interestingly, the first Bobo was in the first level, and that wasn't the first boss. The second Bobo was the first boss. Yeah. If you notice, when you throw the Sega box, part of its animation is the Sega letters are back to front, which is a bit weird. If you pause the video, you can see it. I won't do it. I won't pause the game. Right, he's nearly taken care of. Actually, I'll get rid of him normally. You know, just to show that I can. In this level, one jump kick will take him down. When he appears in the next level, like 2 jump kicks. Right. There we go. Here's mission 3 then. Let that one chuck a knife. The enemies are a bit stronger. One jump kick won't knock them down. You see, just do that. There's a glitch in which the enemies will disappear if you knock them off the left of the screen. So that's that one gone. This one has dynamite. Let them throw it and just walk into it. There we go. Let's do a punch, then a jump kick. That's it. That's it. That's that one gone. Another Williams. Yeah, you'll have a tough time trying to get this one into the left of the screen. Oh, he's being alright now because the other enemies come. That's it, him gone. I'll get this one normally. Don't let them overcrowd you, just get them one at a time. Don't spread out the attacks, otherwise they'll hang around for longer. You want to kill them as quickly as possible. And don't stay on the same line as them, or they'll jump kick you mercilessly. That's it, let that one throw the knife, and he's off to get the baseball bat. Should be getting the baseball bat anyway. Yep, here he is. Good. I was worried he might have disappeared there, which would be unfortunate because I missed the baseball bat in level 2. Baseball bat is more powerful than the whip, but not as much range as the whip. So I still prefer the whip. Luckily, there's a whip on this level as well. It's just powerful enough to knock these enemies down. It just knocks them down. Right. Few more enemies coming. And there's one more Linda here. Try to get her this way, because then, you know, then she won't be protected by the screen. Wait. Yeah, got another life now because I'm over 30,000 points. Right, here comes a Bobo. Don't try to knock him in the water because you won't very easily. Because he always wants to go to the left of you. Just get him normally. I mean, a Bobo shouldn't be a thug. He should enter a bodybuilding competition. He's, you know, compared to Billy Lee or whatever it is, he's about 8 feet tall and looks like about 400 pounds. Anyway, then activate the Williams. Don't activate the Williams too early. Let him just come this way so you can knock him in the water. That's it. There we go. That's it. Wait for Linda and her whip. You want to take the whip off her. There we go. Thank you. Careful of the roper here. He's tricky because he won't let you get on the left side of him. He needs 2 whips to knock down, so he might jump kick you. Good. Right, now for you. Good. Ideally, you want to wait for all the enemies here and just knock them in the water. Now, this Linda is actually much more powerful than the other one. She will take lots of hits to go, and she takes 2 whips just to knock down. Good. Right, should be a Bobo coming. Wait for him, because you want to knock him in as well. You won't get the point. The only trouble with doing this is you won't get the points from him, because the more you hit, the points are based on how many times you hit them. Good. That's the end of that. But I don't really care about points. All I care about is completing the game without losing any lives, hopefully, but I probably will lose a life at some point. Here I have to get the enemies the cheap way with the boulder, because it's the safest way. You do get 200 points each time. It's not too bad. But I really don't care about points. Try to get them both at the same time if you can. Right, after the ropers will come some Williams, and then some and then some Bobos. On the NES version, the Bobos come out of the wall, and then you're supposed to enter the wall. Otherwise, the level to go on the cave, to go onto the cave. But if you don't, the level will repeat itself. That's not the case here. You just have to get to the end and then do the boss, and that's it. I of course got tricked the first time I played the NES version. I fell for it and the level just looped and I didn't know what was going on. Right, here come the Bobos. They don't come out of the wall, they just sort of turn up. Oh, you just can't walk past them without getting hurt. I want to get rid of that Williams. Good. Here comes the other Bobo. Get rid of him. Oh. Get rid of this one first, because I've hurt him the most. Good. Right, just this one now. At 60,000 points, I get another life, I think. I don't think I've ever managed to have on the game 4 lives at once, so this might be a first for me. But inevitably not. Die. And the boulder disappears. Right, another cheap way you can get the enemies here. You just wait for them on this ledge, and then you can just let them come down here one at a time, and just knock them into the abyss. Just wait for them all. Trouble is, when the boss turns up, the other Williams will always try to get behind you. You have to get the other Williams properly. Everything's green at the end of this level. The Williams are green, the Jeffs are slightly green, there's a greener Bobo, and there's also a green boulder. Oh, this one's coming behind me. That's unfortunate. I'll have to kill him legitimately. Best way to do that is to get him up here. And they sort of get trapped on this wall. They don't like walls, so you can just go mad on them. Quickly, good. I want to get this Jeff off the edge. Good. We're back to normal. Right, one more Jeff, I think, or 2 more Jeffs, and then the boss comes. But don't go down there yet. There's one more Williams when the boss turns up. As soon as you hear the boss music, that means there's one more Williams. You don't want to go down there with the Williams and the Jeff. Good, here we go. Yeah, he always goes behind you because of the Bobo that's coming. So just get him on the wall. It's the easiest way. And you can also get him, as it's on the wall, you can get him with the other attacks. Right here, like, you can start kicking him. Don't worry about the Bobo. The Bobo can't get up. Come here. That Bobo is very dangerous. He's really strong. He's also, I find him to be very, I don't know if it's just me, but I find him it's very likely that he'll do the throwing thing if he catches hold of you. Wish this thing would die. Good. Yeah, it's very likely he'll do the throw on you. Oh, he seems to be trapped. Good. Oh, that snapped him out of it. Yeah, he's really strong. Not this green boulder. Everything's green here. This green boulder won't even, you know, it needs 2 boulder throws to knock him down. but just one boulder throw and a punch. See if I can keep this live, because then it'll be replenished in the next level. Just keep using the boulder on him, it's the easiest way. There's no point trying to be heroic and get him with punches and stuff. It's not real, it's just a game. But why is he green? Evil red eyes he has as well. Oh, he's got me. Yeah, inevitable really, wasn't it? Trouble is, if he now does the throwing thing, it means he's going to take all my health away. I'd rather he would have done the throwing thing, you know, in the earlier life, because then it wasn't much health to take away. Just let him get right away from the boulder, so I can pick it up again. Damn, he's quick. Right, that's the end of that. On to level 4. If you want infinite continues, just do this 30 times and you'll get them. It does work, but if you get it wrong, the only way to test it is to lose a continue and you'll die. Anyway, and it's game over. Anyway, I'm up to 60,000 points now, so that's 3 lives. Again. Alright, wait for this to poke. That's it, then go for it. Alright, carefully pick up the knife this one drops. That's it. That's it. So you can use it on him. Good. Sometimes you can poke him to, you can let the thing poke him to death, but I didn't manage it there. Big jump, that's it. Right, this one will drop dynamite. Let's try to kill him with it. There we go. Right, now this is where it gets hard. Right, there's a certain way you want to do this. Inch very close, further and further to the right until one Bobo appears. If you go too far, both will appear, and then you know it's easier if only one appears. Right, this one will try to get on the left of you, which is convenient because then you won't go to the right to activate the other Bobo. Best to play it safe. Do 3 punches, then a jump kick. He needs at least 3 punches to take down. Don't go for the jump kick until you do at least 3 punches, just to be on the safe side. Because if you don't knock him down with a jump kick, he will punish you for it. And he might even do the throwing thing, which will take a whole life away. Yeah, that was lucky he didn't punish me for that. Luckily I can jump kick him twice. 3, then the jump kick. That's it. Right, then another Bobo appears, but still just do this one first, then a Williams will come, and then deal with the Williams on his own. He has a throwing knife, but don't try to get it off him unless you're really confident. I'll see if I can. Oh, no, I'll see how I feel. I was lucky he didn't punish me for that. 1, 2, 3, then a jump kick, that's it. Should just need 1 or 2 more of these. No, just 1. Right, and here comes a Williams. Now, he doesn't have the knife yet, he's going to get it. Just wait for him, don't activate the other Bobo. It's wait for him to get the throwing knife, then just have him chuck it at you. There we go, right. Then just deal... Oh, he's off to get another one. He'll get another one. Here he is, right, that's the end of that. Right. Right, now take care of the Williams without activating the other Bobo. Good, he wants to go on the left as well. Oh. It's just easier if you just get him like this on his own. Just don't let him jump kick you. Good. Alright, then another thing will come. Another Williams comes. Just wait to see what happens. Don't activate the other Bobo until you're sure it's clear. I think it might be okay. Yeah, right, now deal with the other Bobo. There's one more Bobo after this. There are 4 of them in total. Oh. What a sucker punch that was. Alright, then another Williams comes, and then one more Bobo. So tricky not to get hurt here. Right, then go for the jump kick. That's it, 3 punches, then a jump kick. The Williamses are actually harder than the Bobos. A Bobo, stupid name. Who thought of it? Oh, that means I'm getting hurt, yeah. So just need one more, yep. Right, then one more Bobo, here we go. I'm trying to do 4 punches, then a jump kick, because then it will take even more damage off him. Yeah, but do the jump kick, because the 5th punch knocks him down. Good. Right. Now here you want to keep the Bobo for as long as possible because Willy, the last boss, he has an infinite supply of Jeffs that come down. So if you just get rid of the Roper and then the first Jeff that comes, as long as you don't let the Bobo get too far out of the screen, then you should be able to keep the Bobo for Willy, which is easier. Just get rid of the Roper because he's annoying. I have to kill at least one enemy to get the Jeffs to come. Oh, he's taken a life away. Alright. Oh. I wish this rope would get away from the bottom of the screen. It's really annoying. Alright, now deal with that. Good, that's the first Jeff. Right, now try to get the Jeff and leave the Williams and the Bobo alone, because then they'll take the place of the 2 Jeffs that come. It's pretty annoying, the silly way you have to do it, but it makes it easier. It's the Jeff I want. It's going to be tricky because he's sort of flickering. I can't see anything. There we go. Oh. Don't lose sight of the Bobo, because otherwise he'll be spontaneously replaced with a Jeff. That's happened. Good. Alright, Willy should show up now. Good. That's exactly what I want, because you don't want 2 Jeffs guarding Willy, because they're much more difficult than what's here. So this is perfect, really. Right, just concentrate on the Willy now. Don't touch his bullet, it's instant death. Just do little punches here and there and just be patient. Oh, go away. Good, that was a good one. Any other enemy you kill will be replaced by a Jeff. So try not to kill the other enemies, especially the Bobo. He's the most useful one because he's slow and much easier than a Jeff. Alright, 2 lives left. That's okay. I wish you would go away. You are really annoying. Alright, good. Another Jeff will come down, yep. This game is unbelievably difficult. It's best to punch him and not knock him down, because then, you know, then you can just keep on doing damage to him. Oh. Good, up you come, good. Don't want him to shoot me. Ah. Good. Sometimes he can keep kicking you against the wall. Don't get on the right hand side of the wrong side of the wall with him, because he can keep kicking you against the wall and take all your health away, as well as the bullets. Like I didn't get shot there. Yeah, then the other enemies will go away, but you can just sort of taunt them as they go away. And when they've gone away, usually they should be Jeffs, but because I didn't get a Bobo, it's still a Bobo. And then that's the end of the game. That's what happens. But you should just concentrate on Willy, because infinite Jeffs keep coming down to protect him. Anyway, we've rescued Mary Ann now, and I had 1 life left. And that's the end of the game. May you live happily forever, until Double Dragon 2, which wasn't released on the Master System. Presented by Technos Japan Corp, reprogrammed by Sega. Yeah, we found that out at the beginning. The end. Makes it look romantic, that writing. Yes, when it's just beating people up. We've rescued Mary Ann. Not Marion, Mary Ann. The music, I did say the music for this game was better, but this music is done a lot better on the NES and the Game Boy. As is the title screen music, I think. No, I do like the title screen music on this game. I just think the end music is actually is done better on the Game Boy and NES. The last level on the Game Boy is a bit easier, but it's still it's easier in regards to enemies, but the platforming and everything and the hazards are harder. On this, the hazards are much easier, but the enemies are harder. Willy on the Game Boy version is really easy, and on the NES version. Although on the NES version, you also have the brother to fight as well. But yeah, I don't know. I just think this one's definitely the hardest I've played. It's just horrible, this version. It's just the fact that when you're fighting an enemy, they can hit you back at any time. On the Game Boy NES versions, when you're punching them, they sort of, you know, you punch them and then they crouch and then they can't hit you back, and then you can just do the uppercut on them, or the roundhouse. On this version, you're doing the uppercut and they can just keep hitting you back like some sort of game of like a game of Conkers. You can just they keep hitting you while you're hitting them. It's just horrible. You know, that's the end of the game. Yep. Thanks for watching. More videos to come soon, I hope. As always, I'll always make new videos as long as there are Master System games and other games to play. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Double Dragon, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye bye.